Hello, my name is Rafer Johnson, and I'm pleased and honored to have received the Foundation for Global Sports Development Award. And I'm pleased not only because I feel honored for being involved in the world of sports and being fortunate enough to have some accomplishments, but I'm also pleased because I would like to honor all the men and women who along the way assisted me from coaching to my classmates, to my family, to the community and their support as I moved through the different parts of my life in sports. I think I realized early on through my high school coach, Rafer Johnson, who was certain that if I had the desire to be the best I could be, I might be able to one day be an Olympian. Well, I worked hard and I put time in, the kind of time that I hadn't thought that it would take that kind of concentration and that kind of effort, but it did. And what that led to was an opportunity to go on then to college and participate, in my case, at UCLA, where I played basketball and ran track. Basketball for Coach John Wooden, who I think is one of the great coaches ever, if not the greatest, and for Coach Elvin C. Drake, who was a fine coach of track and field. They talked about being the best you could be, so those words really became something that became part of my life. After UCLA, I won a silver medal in 1956 in Melbourne, and I was hoping that I'd get a shot 4 years later, which I did. And in Rome in 1960, I was fortunate enough to win a gold medal. With all of those competitions early in my life, I realized that if I could give something back for the opportunities I had, then the best way to do it would be to work the young people and get them started as soon as possible. So that's exactly what I did. Some of the organizations I've been involved with down to the years, first of all, Special Olympics. It's a program that has really changed the lives of intellectually disabled boys and girls and men and women. There was nothing for them in the early years, and through Mrs. Shriver, they have been led to Special Olympics, and with all the volunteers throughout the country, in fact throughout the world, has now given literally millions of these young men and young women an opportunity to participate in sports. I've also done a great deal of work with New Directions. It's an organization that works with at-risk boys and girls, and they have truly touched the lives of those athletes and the families who are a part of those activities. Hershey Foods I've been with for 33 years, and that has meant that I've traveled around the country and around the world supporting that effort for boys and girls between the age of 9 and 14. I've done work locally in Kids in Sports, and that's a program for boys and girls who play games and involved in competition in neighborhoods that normally wouldn't have the sophistication of the programs that they have. It means a great deal for me to continue to give something back, and I think this award will allow me to do that. It will allow me to stay in touch with the young people I've worked with, to work with the youngsters who are new on the horizon, and to say the same thing that I've always said. If you're going to be the best that you can be, it's going to be hard. But that's exactly what you want to be, whether you're on or off the field of competition. So I thank all of you for honoring me with your award.